What is going on, everybody? New video, new angle. If you guys don't know, this is my sister's desk. As you can tell, there's like stuff that I wouldn't have as a background, but this is the only like flattering background that I pretty much have right now, so bear with me. I've been gone for 2 weeks. Valentine's week was Valentine's week. Enough said. Last week, technically I didn't really want to like do anything. Just been feeling unmotivated, uninspired, that type of thing. But today we're talking about how to have a productive work week, which is kind of funny because I'm talking about how to have a productive work week when I didn't really have a productive work week last week. Anyways, intro. So we're talking about workflow. We're talking about how to schedule a productive work week. Well, how do you really go about that? There's two things you do. First is you have a calendar. The next, you want to have an app that's called TODOIST. It's not your to-do list, even though, I mean, it pretty much kind of is, but the app is called TODOIST. So it's without the L on to-do list, TODOIST. The reason why you want to have this app is actually because it helps you kind of schedule out your to-do list. Most to-do lists that are out there are kind of just like, I got XYZ, ABC, and the rest of the alphabet all in this one piece of paper that isn't categorized into like specific projects or specific like scheduling things, specific days, when they need to be due type thing, or if you need to be reminded of what to do like every day, every week, every month, once a year type thing. Todoist is that to-do list. Also, it kind of just helps you to have more of like a commitment and a promise to your workflow. And the reason why I say that is because as I'm recording this, I'm also working out my work week for next week. So I can't specifically tell you everything that I have like on my calendar, and I actually don't have a lot of stuff in it because of video ideas that I want to do. And I don't want to put this out and you guys be like, oh, so that's what you're doing for this day, or oh, that's what he's doing for that day. Like, no, I'm not about that. I like to have you guys be surprised on what I kind of give you. The next thing is actually how I learned about doing this. And that's actually through the YouTube Starter Kit by Sean Cannell and the Think Media team. If you guys want, I'll link it down below or I'll link it up here, however. But it actually kind of goes into what I just said earlier of like your commitment, your promise to your workflow, and how you kind of go about it. So for me, when it comes to doing like Navy things, I can't completely do that every single like time. Another thing is you want to put in everything into your calendar and into your Todoist at the same time, because if you have it in your Todoist, yes, you can put it in, but you also want to make sure you put it into your calendar. The reason why, if you forget that you put it into one app and you don't have like a backup way of how to tell, am I doing this, did I do this, did I not do this type thing, when should I do this, you know, your calendar will alert you if you have notifications on. Todoist won't alert you. That's the thing. So if you put it in, you always gotta like go back and check into it. But if you have your calendar, then you can have kind of like, I don't need to do XYZ, ABC, all these notes in like one area. You can have it divided into two things. You have your calendar, the time frame that you're looking about doing certain things, and then you have your to-do list, as in Todoist, of whatever you need to do in that said project, in that said day of said thing. Make sense? Cool. And that's pretty much like the rundown of how to do this. Now, I don't have specific things that I really needed to like put into my calendar as of this point of recording this. As the week goes on, I might have to schedule things around, this and that. The rest of it can kind of stay. Anything else that comes up, I will put that in as well accordingly as I put it into my Todoist. And that's pretty much this video. It's a little bit short and sweet. If you guys want the app for Todoist, I'll link that down below as well. If you guys want, I mean, there's no real link for like, you know, your stuff for your calendar. It's either on your phone, iPad, tablet, laptop, whatever, book, you know, you got that. Everyone has a calendar. By the way, this video isn't sponsored by Todoist. It's just a video that I wanted to do because it helps out a lot. If you guys want any more resources, I'll link all those resources down below. All my affiliate links down below. Check them all out. They're actually really good affiliate links to really good places that would benefit you in the long run. If you guys want, check them out. All that good stuff. Last but not least, if you guys like this video, thumbs up. If you guys like the new angles, I mean, they're kind of like but if you guys like them, thumbs up. If you guys like the content that I'm kind of bringing you, thumbs up. If you guys like what I mentioned and what I kind of recommend to use, also thumbs up. If any of that is thumbs up all the way through, consider clicking subscribe. It actually helps my channel. Liking also helps my channel. Commenting helps my channel because it helps me get to know who actually watches my videos. So if you guys want, comment, I'll comment back. So little side note, if you guys aren't in like a crew or anything, or like a small group or like any type of like community, VU Church is actually doing crews, and crews are like honestly like the best things you can ever be part of. Like, I love my crew. It's a small group mixed with guys and girls. I'm in a college crew, and I don't know, you just get to talk about, you know, God. You get to talk about the sermon that happened. You get to talk about like how it connected with you, and then you just kind of like go a little bit deeper in the conversation of what was last talked about, either by Rich, DC, or anybody else that's, you know, that's doing the sermon that specific day, and it's just a fun time. So if you guys want, I will link all the crews down below through VU Church. And now for real, that's the end of the video. Peace, guys.